Good morning. This is another great day in North Carolina, and it's because of these young people behind me and some very good legislators who are making a difference while they're here in Raleigh. And it's a team effort. But more than anything else, this wouldn't be done without these young people. And I just had a wonderful conversation with them in the library, and I said, what you've done is having an impact on future generations. And that's what it's all about. They're already serving a great purpose in life at such a young age. And I'd like to especially thank each one of them. I'm going to recognize each one in a few minutes. I also want to recognize some very special people behind me, and that's, first of all, Senator Tamara Beringer, who was a former foster parent, and really one of the lead efforts in this group where she saw weaknesses in our current system of foster homes, and I'm just so proud of her leadership. Kathy Harrington. Is Kathy here? She couldn't, I thought I didn't see her. And Tommy Tucker, Senator Tommy Tucker, who also sponsored Senate Bill 423. Tommy, great to have my next door neighbor from Union County here. I also want to recognize Secretary Aldona Voss, who this is extremely important to the Secretary of Health and Human Services. And I know she has very strong positive opinions about this bill. And let's see, who else have I got here? I've got Rob Bryan's right here, too. Rob, good to see my neighbor in Charlotte. Great to see you. And is Representative Sarah Stevens here also? Sarah, right here. You were right in the library. Who else have I got here?
Rick Glazier.
Rick Glazier.
Behind you.
Rick, I didn't see you pop in. Thank you, man. Good seeing you. Anyone else that I'm missing in the audience? Oh, Commissioner Goodman. Good seeing you, man. Great having you here. Let me just briefly explain this bill. With this bill, foster children can now participate in normal childhood activities, such as spending the night at a friend's house, playing team sports, or going on field trips. Don't they deserve that? This is accomplished by parents following a reasonable and prudent parenting standard. The standard is created by this legislation and is defined as careful and sensible parental decisions that maintain a child's health and safety and best interest while encouraging the child's emotional and developmental growth. This common sense standard is to be used by caregivers when determining whether a foster child should participate in extracurricular, enrichment, cultural, or social activities. This standard will also allow foster parents, this is very, very important, to receive liability insurance in case their foster child is involved in an accident. You know, not having that is putting everyone at risk, and this is a major, major part of this bill. Commissioner, I'm sure that's why you're here right here today, so thank you very much. This legislation will also allow 16-year-old foster children eligible to purchase car insurance, making it easier for them to obtain a driver's license. And that's very important. Why should they be denied that opportunity? This new law also instructs the Department of Health and Human Services to draft a Medicaid waiver that proposes providing services for foster children in serious emotional disturbance. Again, why should they be denied that opportunity and that potential services? With these services available, DHHS will be able to offer needed resources to foster parents to help care for children with serious emotional disturbances, like all children sometimes have. And this waiver will be presented to the General Assembly for approval before submission to the federal government for final approval. This will also require, House Bill 669 will require County Social Services Department to work diligently to find foster children permanent placement with either a parent, relative, guardianship, or adoptive placement if at all possible. Foster care must be temporary care. It cannot be regarded as a substitute for permanent care. You know, I was just telling these wonderful kids behind me that, or adults behind me, now they're adults. But they still need some guidance. I told them, you know, when I was 18 and 19 and 20 and 21, I needed guidance from my parents. In fact, at those ages, you end up sometimes making some of the most stupid moves of your life. And it's the parent or the foster parent who can guide you. And all of us can look at our time periods and the decisions that we made at 18, 19, and 20. I still needed my parents at that point in time. Why should we deny these children their foster parent from providing the same guidance that every other child allows? And that includes having accessibility to normal activities that a 19, 20, and 21-year-old deserve. I needed that more than ever at that age, and thankfully I had parents that helped provide me that guidance and sometimes provide me that stern direction that we all need at that age. So this is just great news. There are a couple things I want to say. First of all, I think we've got a couple young people here, and they aren't all young. One is Cheney Stokes. Cheney? Right here. I got to see in the library. She was she is married right now with one son. She was in foster care in Onslow County, and she feels that she didn't have normal successes and mistakes as a teenager because of these foster care restrictions. And Say So, a group called Strong Able Youth Speaking Out, gave her a place to feel normal and not be judged by people around her. And she has been a Say So board member since 2002. She started a local Say So chapter, and she's making a difference. She is also working with the National Child Traumatic Stress Network, helping foster parents working with foster help who have kids with traumatic experiences. Congratulations. Let's give her a round of applause. Marcella Middleton. Where are you, Marcella? Is she here? Huh? Oh, she's having car trouble. You tell her what you think about her, okay? And Roman Rice, right here. Oh, yeah, great seeing you. We saw you in the library also. 23, aged out of foster care at age 18. He graduated from East Carolina University with a degree in social work and is currently a graduate student at East Carolina. I told him to stay away from downtown Greenville while you're there, which I did not do at 19. As a foster child, he struggled with knowing his biological parents and siblings due to the many separations. He feels that if he was allowed to do normal activities with his siblings, then maybe they would know each other better. And now as he tries to visit together, the fact that they don't know each other well is pronounced, and he missed much of their life, and they missed most of his life. And that would be a very, very tough burden on me as I continue to have great relationship with my siblings, even in my 50s. Roman, you were also an assistant with Say So, and you're volunteering, you donate blood, and you're making a difference. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Linda Cook. Linda, it was great seeing you also. It was in foster care from age 15 and then on a CARS arrangement until age 21. Her placements were one summer in a group home and then with her cousin who was her foster parent. Currently, she wants to enroll at Fayetteville Technical Community College to finish up her Human Services associate degree, and her goal is to transfer to Winston-Salem State University, right? And to obtain a degree in social work. So thank you very much, Linda. You're making a difference. Thank you. And Calvin Mackey. Calvin?
Right here, quiet one.
I like you, Calvin. I need more of you in the state legislature. Just joking, just joking. Quiet ones. Calvin was placed in foster care at age 10, aged out at 18. His placements consisted of one group home, one halfway house, and 2 foster care homes. He was never able to obtain a driver's license while in foster care. What a disadvantage that is. He is currently in school at Fayetteville Technical Community College, and he is presently working at Chili's restaurant, so he's working, and his goal is to become a Microsoft certified. And that's quite a talent if you got that skill. And he would like to attend the Art Institute in Raleigh and study graphic arts design. You got some skills, don't you? That's fantastic. Thank you very much. You hear how quiet he is, Senator?
Yes, sir.
He's real quiet. Who else do we have to introduce, Tamara? I think we have a very special, why don't you introduce your various, because he was at the Rolling Stone concert last night.
Our son, and my husband is here, Brent, our son, John Charles J.C., as he's known now, was actually a foster child, and I've not publicly spoken specifically about him, but he felt very compelled today to come forward and to share his experience with these very brave and courageous folks, and proud of all of y'all. This is a big day for our family, and we appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Recognize a couple of other people.
Yes, please.
We have Jan Paul from our legislative staff who worked tirelessly in this
Right.
project and has been instrumental in getting it done. We have Trent Womble, legal counsel with Department of Health and Human Services, who was always at our beck and call. And a part of this is a completion of the court improvement project. So we wanted to acknowledge the court improvement project for all their hard work as well. And we thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank
And Governor, if I may.
you. Yeah, absolutely.
Karen Clapp.
You guys,
Absolutely. There is an unsung hero here in this room. 3 years ago, she showed up and she said, I think we need to get to know each other. It's Karen McLeod of Benchmarks, and she has worked tirelessly nights, weekends, to make this all happen, and we really appreciate it.
Aldona,
Governor,
Secretary, I'm sorry, Madam Secretary.
I would also like to acknowledge Deputy Secretary Sherry Bradsher. She is the Deputy Secretary for Human Services, of which all this portfolio she intersects with and has worked with everyone in this room tirelessly during many, many years. So thank you.
This is great news. All right. Let's sign these bills, and I'm just proud of everyone involved. I'm going to give you the first pen, man. Since you survived the Rolling Stone concert last night, and you're here so early. Thank you. Thank you for your leadership, man. I'm going to give the quiet one the second pen. I'm honored with you. I'm really honored. I'm proud of you, too. Thank you very much. Tamara, you don't mind if I give the kids the ones first,
Not
right?
at all. That's what we're here
The
for.
kid's 28 years old now. It's moving quick, isn't it? Thanks for making a difference. Who else?
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your leadership, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Rob, thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. Thanks for your leadership. Really appreciate it. You're doing a great job. Senator?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. Great leadership.
Yes, sir.
Great leadership. I'm missing someone here. Thanks for your leadership. Again, great seeing you. I'm proud of this group. I'm proud of all of y'all in this audience, too. This is, as I told the kids, this is needed for the next generation. And so it's great to see these from 19 to 28 years old. They're making a difference to the next kids who are turning 15, 16, 17, 18. And they needed your help. And sorry they had to learn through your own hard lessons. But that means you took those learnings and made a difference and solved the problem. And that's the best of state government right here. So thanks to everyone involved. And God bless each one of you. Thank you, and welcome to the conference.
Thank
The House. It just proves you can get some satisfaction, right?